welcome to my 6-month update. So Callie's actually about 6.5 months, so I'm a little behind on this update, but her pediatrician appointment wasn't until last week, and I wanted to get her weight and stats and stuff home. So she is 6.5 months right now, but I'm gonna just do her 6-month update. So let's start with your stats, huh? She's 18 pounds 9 ounces, which is the 80th percentile, and then she is 27 inches, which is the 90th percentile. So she's still staying on that higher end of the growth curve, which is good because you're a big girl. And she's doing really well. There's a couple new things this month, so let's kind of just jump right in. Sorry, your cheeks are so irresistible. When you just put them right there, I have to kiss them. So let's start with eating, because that's kind of the biggest thing this month. She is now doing solid foods, and we decided to do baby-led weaning. I took the Feeding Littles infant course, which I highly recommend if you're wanting to do like not purees, but like solids, like things that you're eating. And she's doing super well at it. She really enjoys it. Right now we're just doing breakfast and dinner. Sometimes I'll do lunch if I want her to like sit down and kind of eat with me. But for the most part, we're just doing breakfast and dinner seems to be more of the meal that she's interested in. I don't know if it's just because in the morning she drinks a lot of milk when she first wakes up, but hey, she is doing really well at it, and I'm enjoying it. So if you have questions on baby-led weaning, I really recommend checking out the Feeding Littles course. Other than that, she's still eating about every 2.5 to 3 hours during the day, and she drinks probably plus or minus 30 ounces of milk, sometimes more, sometimes less. I'm still exclusively breastfeeding her on my days off, and then when I work, she obviously gets a bottle all day long. Sleep-wise, she's still doing well. She's down to 2 naps. We transitioned to 2 because she started to have some wakings in the early morning, and so we're still kind of in the transition. She's doing well with the 2 naps, but we're having some early morning wakings every once in a while, and I think it's just gonna kind of take time. But she takes 1 nap in the morning, about an hour and a half, maybe hour and 15, and then in the afternoon her nap's about an hour or so, plus or minus. So hey, Ivy, sorry, Ivy's right behind the camera. So still doing well with sleeping, and she goes to bed, or lately it's been about 6:30-ish because she's waking up at about 6, and with the 2 naps, it kind of just, that's how it ends up working out. Developmentally, let's see, I kind of forget what I've done, what I said last time, so I don't want to like repeat too much. She is rolling consistently now. I know in the last video I said she could roll, but she really wasn't interested in it. Now she's rolling everywhere. She is pushing up with her hands, putting her feet under her butt, and looks like she's about to crawl, but she'll kind of just like push herself and she'll scoot back, and then she'll roll. So she's getting places, but it's like by rolling or just scooting back. She doesn't know how to quite go forward yet. She also is enjoying if I put her up to something, and if there's like a, yeah, you want the camera, huh? Like a ledge or a chair, she likes to hold on and stand and kind of play that way. Obviously I wouldn't like leave her there. She's not quite stable enough yet. But that's pretty much the biggest thing. I don't think her talking has changed too much. Yeah. She also has 2 bottom teeth, which I don't know if she did in her last video. I think she did, but she has her 2 bottom teeth, and those cut through. She did really well with them cutting through. I actually didn't even realize they were coming in until I like saw them. I'm like, oh shoot. The other big thing is she got her first cold. I feel very lucky that we went through the first 6 months of her life without her getting anything. Okay. She's like just wanting to like dive bomb everywhere. We went through the first 6 months of her life without her getting anything, so I feel pretty lucky about that. But she did get a little cold, and it actually wasn't too bad. She still was sleeping through the night. She just was extra kind of fussy and needy through the day, which was fine. Obviously she was sick. She just had a little cough, congestion, and yeah, you did. She still occasionally is coughing, but not like a lot, and she's not acting sick anymore, so I know she's over it. But luckily it was pretty mild. Ooh, hello. Why so serious? We should have combed your hair for this video. So Daddy's definitely her favorite. She loves him, and it's probably just because she doesn't see him as much as she sees me. Like, she's literally attached to me. But she still loves me. Oh, for the first time, she like reached her hands up for me, which was really cute. She was crying. My dad actually came over, and she, for some reason, gets scared of him sometimes. So she started crying when he came next to her, and she was looking at me and holding her arms up to me and crying, and it was the cutest thing ever, because it was like, oh, you do love me so much. Yes, you do. I love you too. Crazy baby. Crazy baby. Other than that, I feel like that, I mean, I don't want to say nothing's changed, because she's obviously changing and growing a lot, but she, I feel like last month there was so much with her sitting and all that, and now you're just a cute baby. Oh, we also have to take her to one of those cranial specialists, because her head shape is a little off, and I'm a little frustrated. I mentioned this in the vlog, but I'm a little frustrated because at her 2-month appointment and 4-month appointment, I brought it up to her pediatrician, and he's like, oh, we'll keep an eye on it, like, it's, you know, not a big deal. Their head shape grows for about 18 months. And then at her 6-month appointment, I saw the nurse practitioner, which I really, really, really liked her. And I brought it up again. I was like, how long do we just keep watching this versus she needing to see someone? And they're like, she's like, oh, like 4 months is when technically we liked him to be seen. So we're actually behind the ball now. She likes to sleep on her left side, and so the right side of her head has been able to grow more, and the left has not been able to grow as much, obviously. I'm gonna get you milk in just a second. And so if you look at her ears, her right ear is slightly behind, like further back on her head than her left. And it's not like noticeable like when you just see her like this. You have to actually like look down at her head, and then you can see that her right ear is a little bit back a little further. And the nurse practitioner said if it was just a little flat or just like like cosmetic, it wouldn't be a big deal, but now that her ears are offline, then they could potentially have problems in the future with jaw growth and things like that. So she said hers looks really mild. She may not need a helmet, we don't really know, but we're gonna go see that specialist next week. That was the soonest I could get in, which is kind of a bummer because she's gonna be like a week from turning 7 months, but it is. Hey, you talking to the camera? Yeah. Yeah. So it is what it is. If she needs a helmet, she needs a helmet. She might just have to wear it a little bit longer because we're a little behind. I'm also taking her back to the chiropractor because the pediatrician said that her neck was a little bit tight on one side, so she told me some stretches to do. I've been doing that, and she uses, like, her range of motion's good. She like uses both sides pretty much equally. It's just when she goes to sleep at night, she constantly turns her head to the left, and then throughout the night she'll obviously turn it to the right and stuff like that, but initially she's always favors going to the left. Okay, you're being a little bit crazy. A little bit crazy. A little bit crazy. I love you. Anyways, we are gonna end this video. Cheeks says bye. Say bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Smile. Yes. Yeah, you're so cute. You're so cute. Dance, 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 dance. Say bye. I love you.